Good morning. So I will mute your microphone to give way to our very important training for this afternoon. So, hi na kayo muna dyan. Tapos mute ko na kayo ha for a while.
Hi!
Okay. Mute. Sino pa? So welcome everyone, and today is a very much awaited day talaga natin because it's been a long time since we had a training, a proper training in the office. So this time, after ng ating mga FB live sessions sa Facebook, we now turn to training in Zoom naman. Mute. So, okay, mute lang kita, Miss Lorna, ha?
Si Ma'am Lorna, Mama.
Okay, I cannot mute. Okay.
Julie.
We start, and then this is a very important training kasi ito yung yung mga, when you are a member of Elken, you have to go through on this training. It's like, we call it an Elken system training. So, parang sa isang family, pare-pareho yung culture natin, pare-pareho ang ating understanding. If you notice, especially those who has been with us for several months already, and then you see how our Malaysian counterparts doing their thing on stage, talking to your downlines, talking to each of one of us. We see them also in some of our gatherings. Talagang yung culture nila parang walang rank, parang very down to earth, approachable. So we also would like that to happen in the Philippines, that even if you belong in a different line or organization, we have this sense of spirit within us that each of us belong to one family. No, now we value each other, we protect each other, and we care with each other. So dadaan tayo doon sa lahat yan nandoon sa system training natin ni Elken. So for 25 years, this training they've been using this training for 25 years. So hindi nila pinapalitan yung data and information doon. So that means it's working. So that's why Josephine actually volunteered. I thank Josephine for volunteering herself to do this kind of training for the Philippines market. So for those who are new in Elken, I'll just give a short background about our speaker. And take note then, this is only the first part of the training, and the next Saturday, we will be having the second part of the training and so on. So you have to reserve na yung every Saturday ninyo, 4 p.m. for the training of Josephine. Okay po ba yun? Agree po ba kayo lahat doon? So si Miss Josephine in Elken, 11 years na siya. So before Elken, she is a chemist working in Singapore. And then she happened to see and meet Mr. J, listen to the training of Mr. J. And then since then, naniwala na siya doon sa industry natin, doon sa opportunity na binibigay ni Elken, that she can build a business and system that can provide passive income, not just for her, but for the network sa kanyang mga members. And since then, marami na siyang mga stories with Elken for that 11 years. She's been traveling around the world with all the incentives na nakukuha niya with Elken. At the same time, on her own personal travel in sharing the opportunity of Elken. So I will turn you over to our special guest for this afternoon. And by the way, before we end the session, we will request 3 people from this Zoom training to share kung ano po ang natutunan ninyo natin doon sa training ni Miss Josephine. So kung sino lang po mamaya ang gusto mag-volunteer na 3 to share something, you are welcome. Okay? So I'll turn you over to our very beautiful and hardworking and supportive upline, Miss Josephine Chong. Upline. Go ahead, Miss Chong.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
I know we have people from different province, yeah, and thank you, Ma'am Gigi, for the tee up. Yeah, so I it will save time and go straight to my PowerPoint. Hold on. Thank you very much for spending your time also this afternoon to join here. Okay, so I think everyone can see the screen now, right? Yes. So, like Ma'am Gigi say, yes, Elken Global, we have a very complete system education for already 25 years. So, I think today I'm just a tool actually to present what I've known and learned from the company. Because I believe in the group now, we have a lot of experienced leaders also. They have maybe 10 years or more than 10 years of experience in network marketing. So, we are blessed that everyone is also here to learn together with us today. Okay. So the first topic I'm going to share today is how to start. Of course, also before I start, I would like to thank the Elken Global Company for 25 years. I'm glad that I meet them in 2009. Yeah. And of course, thank you also to my life coach, Mr. J and Valet. Yeah. So thank you very much for him, because without him, I will not be here to who I am and where I am today. Yeah. And next, also, I would like to thank to our senior upline, Mr. Lee and Mrs. Lee. Although we rarely really see him, but he's always behind the scene and always supporting us, especially in the Philippine market. Yeah. So thanks to Mr. Lee. And last but not least, also thanks to our Elken Global 001, Mr. Francis Chia. So I believe a few of the key leaders here who went to Malaysia have met him in person, and you will really be amazed how humble he is as a 001. And all this system education is actually from the wisdom of our Mr. Francis Chia the Lauta. Yeah, so he actually wrote all the topics in Chinese one by one, and then we duplicate it and translate to other language. And next also we thanks Elken, the gift spirit, because with the gift spirit also I think is a very nice culture that I love to be with Elken, that we can learn from each other, and especially I think during this period that we can learn so many online OPP. We can learn from Dr. Andrew, President Fion, and many others, even though maybe some of them do not really go to Philippines, also they actually willingly share with us. Yeah, so thanks to gift spirit. And also, I'd like to thank also the Elken Global Management team. Yeah, like especially Miss Pang, so busy senior regional vice president, but she so much care for us and actually had a few Zoom meeting with us and trying to think of strategy. And of course, the very supportive Ma'am Gigi, Mark, and all the team, and Brother Fifi, Brother Lele from Malaysia. So thank you very much. Yeah. So before I officially start, so let's go back to the basic of the network marketing first. So have you ever really think of, or you really understand why are you doing this network marketing? So we all have to understand that the power of network marketing is actually all about leveraging. So what do you mean by leveraging? Meaning we can maximize the time and that how you grow your business or network. Yeah. So I believe a lot of networkers, we have heard of this before. Like if month one you just look for one person and duplicate. Month two you also just look for one person, and the person that you find in month one also look for one person. So in month two you already have 4 person, and so on and so on. When we duplicate every month a new person, just look for one new person. In month 12 you already have 4,096 people in your group. So when we put these 4,096 people in our network, we have 2,048 right, 2,048 at left. And this 2,048 people's time, if let's say just 30 BV, is already 61,000 BV. And let's say 61,000 BV times 10%, do you know how much monthly income you have? You 307,000 peso. And if everyone just do the same thing, just maintain the 30 BV, will be a stable passive income that we really want. That is why we call the passive income. And if we really, and this 61,000, if we times 20%, it will be 600,000 peso. So imagine, let's say if we compare to the traditional business, even though we may be professionals like doctor, lawyer, even that's so how many years it will take us to really reach this kind of income. That's why I always believe that network marketing is really an amazing platform where ordinary people, they can become extraordinary because of the leveraging power. So at the right side corner, you see this triangle. It means that at the beginning, yes, we spend a lot of time. Yes, we spend more time, but maybe the money, not so much yet, because we are still growing, we are still building, we are planting the seed. But let's give us just 3 to 5 years really full force to go into this business. You will see that your income will actually grow exponentially, and the time you will spend actually later could be less because you already have a network that is very stable. Yeah. So there is this very famous entrepreneur in US, Jean Paul Getty. He said, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. Yes. Why? Because this is the power of network. And if not doing network marketing, maybe he can only do this leveraging, maybe in doing franchising. But how many people can do franchise business? Yeah. And next also, let's also go back to ESBI again. We see Ma'am Julie raised the hand. Is it any problem? Yeah, I will just continue. So when we talk about this ESBI, I believe many of you has heard of this. Yes. So this is also the why I feel that, oh, I really need to join network marketing when Mr. J shared this with me. Because we all know that in the E is actually employee, S is self-employed. In these two quadrants, actually, whatever money that we can get is depends on the time we spend. So how much we can get is limited by the time. But in the right-hand side, if you see the business quadrant and the investor quadrant, that is where we can leverage our income. So, you know, when the beginning, when we just doing this network marketing business, we are actually starting at a self-employed. Yeah, because why? Because when we stop, we don't have so many people here. When we stop, or when we stop selling products, stop recruiting people, yes, maybe our income will stop as well. But when over time, when you really grow a very stable network, like Mr. J, like Mr. Lee, they already moved from the S quadrant to the B quadrant, meaning you already own a system that people works for you and you get a passive income. That's the real leverage. Yes. So this is also let us just remind ourselves that this is also a business of duplication. That's why we need a system, and that's why we are very blessed that in Elken we have a very complete system of this system education. Okay. Yeah. Very messy. I just tried to show you last time how we are learning actually system education. We, apart from the offline meeting every week once, actually we have a lot of topics that's recorded in CD. So if I want to learn faster, of course I don't wait for the offline meeting. So I remember when I'm just joined and very crazy, I will actually go and buy every single CD that I never see before. I will just buy and go home and listen. So imagine all this on the floor, and the tree and those inside the 3 bags in the right hand side is full of CDs. This is maybe just 30% of my property, because when I move, maybe around 70% I have actually give to someone else because I have not enough space. So we have really a lot of wisdom from the many leaders of this company. Even one topic, for example, this how to start. When we learn from different leaders, we can always learn different things also. Yeah. So I think we are now actually trying to translate more and more those offline system education that we have to online, so that now everyone is blessed. We don't need to buy CD anymore, and we can learn online free. Okay, so a good beginning and right beginning. With this, we are not far away from success. And I think a lot of you also understand that in order to succeed in the MLM, the factors that determine your success is actually 1% luck, but 99% attitude. That's why I think you will always be amazed at, oh, how these Elken leaders, they are really different from maybe the attitudes of maybe some other networkers that you have seen before. Yeah. Let me just unmute. Maybe Gigi, you can unmute. There is 1 or 2 person, their mic is not unmute. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so attitude is very important. That's why first, we must have a right attitude first. There is an attitude to change willingly. Some people may say, oh, I want to join, but I don't want to change anything. Then people will not see your change, and people will not be attracted by you. Because MLM is a business that you need to change yourself first before you can influence others. Yes. So that's why you will heard a lot of stories. People change, or people want to join you because they see your passion, they see something that change. Maybe from your Facebook post, maybe from your product testimony, maybe they see why you are more pretty now. Yes. So change yourself first is the very important things, and the very important attitude that we need to have. Okay, so how to start? So in Elken, we actually summarize these 7 simple steps to achieve success in Elken. And every single new person who just joined Elken also, we just duplicate and educate them these 7 steps. And imagine if we can duplicate this to everyone and monitor them and grow them, we actually will have a stable network and a good start. So step one, very easy. It's actually just take or use product. Why we have to take or use product first? Because this will actually strengthen our confidence. Yeah. If there may be some people saying that, oh, maybe I joined the business because I just want to work the business because of the OPP, but I don't think I want to try the product. I invest already, I give to someone else to eat. But how do you possibly to achieve success in the MLM with this misconception and negative attitude? Because product experience is actually very important. Because if you have a very strong belief in the product, you can you will really attract people to really see the difference from you. Yeah. So our advice is actually choose, if you are just newly started, before you know all the product first, you actually can just choose 1 or 2 particular product that you are very confident, or you really love it, that you cannot live without it. Like, for example, maybe morning you also post about your EB, at night you also post about your EB, or every single meal before meal you can post about you eat spirulina. So people can really feel the passion from what you love. Yeah. So for example, if we talk about, if all of you know Brother JD, Brother John, oh, you know that, oh, he's the one who sell a lot of Ultra, and he trusts Ultra so much. And maybe if we know Sister Ima or Eden, we know, oh, they love EB so much. They really do EB like every single day. I saw their posts. Yeah. So this is just an example that the product passion is very, very important. Yeah. So just choose 1 or 2 that really strengthen your confidence, that no matter people say what about the product, also you know you have 100% confidence. Okay. And then, yeah, of course, also with taking the product and use product also at the same time, every month when we take the product, we also at the same time fulfill our responsibility of our monthly maintenance, be it 30, 60 or the 120 BV, depends on the rank. Why? Because this is a business of duplication. If we do the monthly maintenance and we duplicate and educate our downline to do the same thing, we can imagine how well will the business grow and the momentum will be there. And we understand that, well, some people may say that, oh, I have still have some product. Then maybe you can try to learn also to do some retail sales, as long as it helps you and train you to really fulfill the monthly maintenance. Yeah. And of course, one more thing with the maintenance also, then you can only enjoy the maximum benefit as the Elken Global distributor. Because when you are not maintained, you are in the red light. When you sponsor someone, then you cannot earn the welcome bonus. That's why if we are serious into this business, let us just make it a habit to fulfill this responsibility. Okay, let's go to step 2. So step 2 is actually listen and gather information. What do you mean by listen or gather information? Meaning we have to take the initiative to actually learn more about the product, learn more about the company, learn more about the opportunity, learn more about the marketing plan. So now is the online era. I think we have so many ways, so many channels for us to learn. We can learn from Facebook, we can learn from YouTube, and maybe also let us try to set the Elken Global Philippines page at first at the Facebook page, so we always get the notification. We can get updated information from company. We can also like Miss Pang Facebook, and there's many places that we can learn, and this will help us to increase our knowledge and also wisdom. And because with this knowledge and wisdom, only then when somebody question, we have the confidence to answer. And of course, it's also to give you full confidence in yourself, whether you are really in the right business. Yeah. So this part is very important. So of course, in the MLM operation, we always need to meet prospect, and share testimony is one of the best way that we can actually influence others. Yeah. So how many testimonies you have? Maybe you will say, oh, I'm just joined. I don't have any testimonies yet. But never mind, because in the Facebook now, we have so many testimony, so many stories available in the Facebook. We have product testimonies. We also have the success story testimonies. We have a lot of videos that Ms. Fang share with us also. We have a lot of product video. We have a lot of testimonies from all our friends, sidelines, other leaders here. So try to learn and gather many stories as we have. Yeah. Then when we have more stories to tell people, then we are more influencing. Yeah. Okay, then we go to step number 3. Okay, step number 3 is actually attend meetings. Of course, when we are still able to attend the offline meeting, we'll try to give ourselves time, maybe 1 week once, or some province we have 1 month or 2 months once. We try to allocate the time to really attend training and attend the seminars, attend the boot camp. Why? Because only through the training and seminar we can adopt and learn the system education. And of course, through the training also, it can help us to maintain our excitement and enthusiasm. Because when we are one person doing field work or trying to share, it's common that we will feel like rejection, or maybe sometimes even our family member, they do not understand, they will question us. Are you sure you want to continue in this business? So we may have sometimes that we are down. But when we are back to the meetings and training, that is where that it can help us to boost our confidence again and excitement again. Because excitement is the key to close everything. So of course now we have also a lot of training. Okay, let me just go through this. So the type of meetings we normally have is the offline one. We have product training, we have a business showcase, we have boot camp, and when we promoted to director, we also have the director seminar, which is coming very soon in June. And now we cannot attend the offline, so we have also the online weekly meeting. We have product sharing. We have online business showcase. And now we also just start to do this online system education. So this is very important meetings that I think not only we ourselves can join, and we can also bring all our downlines and friends and members who are keen to this business to actually join. Yeah. So meeting actually help us to work together and borrow power. Yes. So imagine like when there is online product meeting. I know a lot of you have busy invite friends to join. Yeah, so maybe from the sharing of doctor, nurse, and the nutritionist, we actually save our time and energy to borrow power from someone who is more professional in this field, and this could help us maybe do increase our closing rate. Yeah, that's why second point is say achieve sales, help us to achieve sales, increase income. Yeah, and then when we borrow power to an online OPP, then it helps us also to increase the recruitment rate. Yeah, someone maybe for example, I'm really not good in sharing OPP, so when I saw this leader sharing the OPP, oh, of course, I need to just take this chance to borrow power to invite my friends who want to know more about opportunity to join the online sharing, the online OPP. Yeah. And of course, with meeting also, it helps us to receive latest information so that we can disseminate further to our members. And in the meeting also, it gives us a chance to learn to educate so that we progress together. And it helped to also elevate the ability, so meaning we can build our confidence again. And the last one, which I love the most, is actually we use this chance to support and motivate each other. So that's why when we see when we are doing the live sharing, it's so nice that we see so many comments and like and comments of supporting each other, thanks to each other. So it gives us a feeling of high morale and spirit, and this is what everyone needs at this moment. That's why try to maximize the weekly meeting and invite more people to join us in the online meeting. Yeah. Okay, so number 4, yeah, we totally have 7 steps. So I still have 4 steps to go. Okay, step 4 is actually name listing. So in the traditional network marketing, of course, name listing is the first thing that we need to do. We need to prepare the name list first. Why? Because through the name list, and we can discuss with our experienced upline, and it can help to reduce the rejection rate. So normally the upline will ask about the FORM of your prospect. So this FORM is actually family, occupation, recreation, and money matters. Yeah. So when your upline, okay, so how do we do next? Okay, the traditional way, normally we will follow these 3. Of course, we say target 500 people, it will accumulate from time to time. Not the first day you do 500 people, the downline will be scared. So maybe we can do just 30 for the first time, maybe 10 each. First, we list from relative to friends. Why? Maybe because relative, we have closer relationship. So because for the first thing we want to is actually accompany the downline or go to sharing and to face, to look for people who like us and who willing to listen to us so that we have less rejection rate. So of course we start from relative first to friends. Yeah. And second, from near to far distance. Of course, I will start from somewhere who is near, maybe my neighborhood, my neighbor first, so that not like immediate, I want to go to very far province or I have to take few hours flight. Yeah. So last time we always teach people to start from near to far. And then number 3 is actually from lower to higher status. So why? It's because maybe people with the lower status than us, they will tend to trust what we say and believe us more. Of course, you know, sometimes we also want to sponsor or talk to someone who is higher status or more influencing, then we need to borrow power maybe from our upline or from the management. Yeah. So this is the 3 type of name listing we can do. But of course, because now we are also stuck in the house, and maybe we are doing more online. So I actually also list up the 3 types of the people I will do my online name listing now. So maybe first one, I will look for people who like or comment my post. Yeah, why? Because maybe they are already paying attention. They like my post, they like my sharing. So maybe these are the people I can target them. I can start to text them to say hi and message them first. Second, people who are in need of the product or opportunity now. How do I know? So if, oh, you are in the Facebook, maybe you are reading, I mean, instead of reading some like gossip or other things, if we are focused in the business, we can actually see maybe some people, they are actually now worried of their family who are frontliners, who have a need of product, who actually maybe they are sick or they have elderly or babies, kids at home. These are the people who actually are in need of the product, especially in the crisis now. So, oh, then I can text them and just send a message to care for them, to chit chat with them first. And who will be the people who are in need of the opportunity now? Will be the people maybe their job is affected, maybe especially maybe like those people in the airline, air stewardess, or even like Grab driver, people doing retail shop, they cannot do any business. Even all the small business owner, meaning they have the shop but cannot operate now, actually a lot of industry, they are badly affected now. Even maybe you have friends who are doing network marketing in other company, but maybe they are selling some products more related to beauty or things that's not in the demand of the people now. Maybe they also don't have income. So these are the people we can target now. And last one is actually I will target people who are in the 9 plus 36 countries where Elken Global is. Yeah. So why I say 9 plus 33? Because you know Elken, there is this, the left hand side is the 9 countries that where Elken Global, we have the office, we have a management there. This is Brunei, Thailand, Cambodia, Philippines, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia. So if I have a friend in this country, they are also locked down at home. So maybe they also need products. So this is actually good timing that we try to look for them and share the product with them now just through online. And at the right hand side, this 36 country, we don't have any office there yet. But we have already the courier service directly shipped from Malaysia, but just for selected product like our pens and I heard of Life Extra, yeah, and the cap, yeah. So it includes USA, Algeria, Australia, Austria, Bahrain, Belgium, Bulgaria, Cyprus, Czech, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Kazakhstan, Korea, Luxembourg, Maldives, Mexico, Monaco, Netherlands, New Zealand, Poland, Portugal, Puerto Rico, Qatar, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Sweden, UAE, UK, Uzbekistan. So you see how big is our market, even we are just at home. And I believe you have a lot of OFW friends in all over the world. So take note and take this chance to actually check back your, especially maybe your Facebook friends list now, who are at these selected countries, and this is a good timing to actually share with them. Because if we don't share also, they may actually eventually hurt this opportunity from someone else. So let us take this opportunity to help this OFW to become OFE, Overseas Filipino Entrepreneur. Okay, step number 5. Yeah, we have 3 more to go. So step number 5 is actually sharing. Keep sharing. After we learn from all the products, after we do name listing, now is the time we do sharing. We can share product to the people who need product, and we share business and marketing plan to the people who need the opportunity. So of course, before our sharing, and effective sharing is to present in a warm and professional manner. our job is actually to be our customers' good friend first. Listen to the needs first. Yeah. Even now, we try to text them and message them in Facebook. Of course, we also chit chat first. Just want to try to understand their background and their situation now first. And listen to the needs. That is very important. Because only when we listen to their need, they feel that we really understand their situation now, then they will be more open to our sharing later. Yeah. So listen is very, very important. And of course, we can also utilize the Elken filing system to make an effective sharing. Like we have many materials in the iSmart library that you can actually download and use and share with your friends. And of course, we can use text, or if you can also, it's better to use phone call or even video call. You know, last time when we can do the offline field work, maybe we spend hours in the traffic, we spend money on the traffic. But now is the time that since we are not using any transportation money, we can use the money to buy more data internet for us so that we can do more sharing. Because let's say video call, then we can see their expression, we can know how they react. Yeah, so it will be better. Yeah. And of course, if needed, we can also do one-to-one sharing, 1-to-4 sharing. And I know like some of you, even you cannot use Zoom because not many customers have Zoom, and you also use the Facebook Messenger to do screen sharing, which is also a very innovative way. Yeah. So there is many ways that we can share. and I still remember last time we have Sister Emer. She set the target, I want to share with 100 people in don't know how many days. I think maybe she completed in 20 days, I forgot. Yeah. But you know, last time we need to travel from different places. So maybe per day we can only share with maybe 3 to 5 people. But now imagine online. One day, imagine how many call, how many texts you can do. Maybe one day you can do 20 or 10 people. You can finish to share with 100 people maybe in just 10 days or even 5 days. Yeah. So let's really take this opportunity to learn and share to more people. Okay, step number 6 is also very important now. So step number 6 is actually follow up and service. After sharing, of course, we need to know how to follow up. And for the people who already buy our product and eating, we need to learn how to service. So of course, we need to share sincerely, how to follow up professionally and service diligently. So for follow up and service, first, maybe we need to, first type of people, maybe we need to follow up to those who are initially not interested, but follow up can change their mind later. Yeah. You know, because some people, maybe they try to tell you, no, when you first want to close them, but maybe because the situation changed, or maybe they are in need of the product now, follow up will actually change their mind. And for customer, how do we service customer? You know, like last time, maybe when I don't know how to service, maybe I just sell the product already. Oh, then I do nothing. And 1 month later, maybe I call my customer. Hi, do you still need the, have you finished eating your product? Then she say, no, I haven't even opened. So this kind of thing may happen because if we never do a good service, the customer maybe not eating or maybe end up just eating other brand product. So how should we do? Maybe after selling the product, maybe it's through courier, we have to call like 2 days later. Oh, have you received the product? And then teach her how to eat, how many tablets before meal, and remind her the first few days, every morning, every evening, or remind her, have you take today? Have you eat the spirulina today? And 3 days later, maybe call again. How do you feel? Do you feel anything? Yeah. And you remember to drink more water. Why? Because you know, our supplements actually is health supplements. So for people who never take any single supplement before, they may have a so-called regulatory reaction. Maybe some people, if they forgot to drink water, they may feel heaty, or maybe they eat already, they feel they feel that like their body feel different, then they don't want to continue to eat, or their family members say, what is this? What are you eating? You know, there's many things that we cannot foresee. That's why a very close follow-up is important in the first few days. And even after a week, we can call again, to remind them to check. And also we can, through the chit chat, we can also find out more. Or not only herself is eating, or she also give to the parents or the kids to eat. Then from there we roughly know already how many tablets this customer is taking a day. And then later when they have confidence, and of course we can also share with them more testimonies, so it actually strengthens their confidence, and only later then we can ask them to refer customers to us. So I always believe that our customer or our friends buy product because of our service also. I mean, although the product is good, but the service need to be good as well. Because if not, anytime maybe she's not happy or what, she can always buy from other brand or even other people. So service is very important. And of course, number C, for members who work independently, follow the system modules, we also need to always follow up with our members. How are they coping with their field work? How do they feel? Are they okay? Anything they are not sure how to do? Of course, we also need to follow up with our members. And with the online session now, I also add up another 2 points. How to actually we need to follow up also people who have attended the online OPP or the product sharing. Yes, you know, before the online OPPs, of course we send invitation, but sometimes we need to call and talk to the people, why this meeting is important, why I need you to join, so that the person really feel that, it's important, I want to join with you. And during the meeting also, it's important that to keep the connection, the communication with the person you invite, so that they don't feel bored, they don't feel that they are watching it alone, you know. And of course, after the meeting also, call or text the person, how do you feel, what do you learn, and how do we proceed to the next step? Or maybe after online OPP, you can share with them these 7 steps, how to start. So it's very important for follow-up. If not, then there's just watch already. If we do not follow up, maybe, or if we follow up 1 week later, maybe it's too late. Because the best time to follow up is the 48 hours. We call it the golden 48 hours. It's within 2 days. Of course, it's even better with just right after the meeting. And so for number E, of course, we need to follow up those who likes or comments to our post, because maybe they already have a little bit of interest, but sometimes, you know, maybe we just do not take the initiative to really chat with them more, since they already show that they like. I think just take this as an example. Let us just think, before we join Elken, do you voluntarily go and look for Elken? Or it's because your upline who do a very good follow-up and make you join? I think most of the people is because of the follow-up, right? So let also just try to learn this, also take the initiative and do a very close follow-up to all the people we have shared. Then we will have a higher closing rate. And now, yes, the last step, very easy. So for step 7, actually, it's just duplicate. So we just need to duplicate this step number 1 to 6 and duplicate to our downline as well. So imagine everyone come in, can just learn this step 1 to 6 and repeat. Although it's simple action, but the power will be very big when every single one in your group actually do the same thing and duplicate it. So do it daily until it becomes a successful habit. And yes, so this is just a summary of the screen. How to start from number 1 to number 7. So let us just practice this together and duplicate to our downlines. And practice every day these 7 steps to achieve success in Elken. So thank you very much for listening to me for like almost 1 hour. And next Saturday also, we will have the second topic, which is ABC rules. Yeah. So we hope to see also you can invite more people to join, and also hope that you can also share and learn these 7 steps and share with your downline. Yeah. Maybe like Ma'am Gigi say, if we still have time, do we have 3 volunteer you want to share a very short of what you have learned today?
Wow, thank you, Jo. Palakpakan naman natin si Jo. Yay! So we have learned the 7 steps now on how to be successful with Elken as a start, lalo na po sa mga bagong members. Thank you so much, Jo. Yes, we still have time because the FB Live will happen at 5 p.m. So anybody, sino dyan na gusto mag-share for like 1 or 2 minutes on how ano po natutunan natin dito ngayon sa training na ito? Anybody can volunteer. Pwede din po kayo mag-Tagalog. Raise ng hand yung gusto mag-share. Yes, Miss Eden. I will unmute you. Okay, Miss Eden, go ahead.
Yun ma'am, no. What I like the system that Miss Jo teach us is very important, especially if we do the online business. So I learned from this 7 steps, especially the sharing number 5, and it's useless if we keep sharing but no follow up. So based on my experience, I love doing follow up. And what Miss Jo telling us that we should check who is liking our post, who do comment in our post. So every time they like my post, they do comment my post. I say hi to them. So this is very important. The 7 skills to have especially the online business, very powerful tools. So I love doing follow up and very, 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 very powerful, especially if we keep sharing about the testimonies of our product. So thank you so much, Ms. Jo.
Thank you, Miss Eden. Sino pa po? Nakita ko si Ma'am Tetel kanina nag-raise ng hand. Yes, Ma'am Tetel. Unmute ka muna, Ma'am.
Opo, ayan po. Hello po. Good afternoon po sa lahat. Thank you po kay Ms. Jo for sharing and spending time for us to teach the 7 important system. So, based po doon sa discussion ni Ms. Jo, pinaka-part na mahalaga sa akin ngayon na realization is yung number 6. So, sa sitwasyon po ngayon, the situation na meron tayo ngayon, personally, this is my, parang nakita ko, this is the part of my business that I need to expand, I need to grow, which is follow-up. Every time there is a meeting, there is in FB Live, I do the sharing, everything, but then I need to strengthen my follow-up with all my friends and relatives. And sabi nga ni Miss Jo, dahil online tayo, mga online friends na nagla-like, yun. So, I need to strengthen my follow-up system in doing my business para mag-grow siya lalo. And at the same time, the most important part na nakita ko doon sa discuss ni Miss Jo is I need to do it every day to form it a habit. So, ngayon, narinig ko siya. Maganda. Ito yung dapat yung, this is the right thing, this is the thing na kailangan ko i-expand. Pero if I do not do the system religiously, daily, it will not form habit. So, it is a challenge on my part. If I want to grow my business, I need to do the system religiously every day, especially in making follow-ups. So thank you, Ms. Jo. Thank you, Ma'am Gigi, for giving us this chance na even lockdown, we learn how to grow our business on an online approach. Thank you very much po.
Thank you, Ma'am Tetel. Another one? Meron pa pong gusto mag-share? Raise your hand. Ma'am Isa, yes. Go ahead, ma'am. Unmute ka muna, ma'am.
Okay. Hello, Ma'am G. Congratulations sa seminar na to. Napakaganda. And thank you very much, Sister Jo, sa sharing. Ang ganda nung steps to succeed in Elken business. Ang gusto kong, ang nakaka-struck sa akin, ma'am, yung step number 4, yung name listing. Kasi, di ba, ang dami-dami talaga ngayong affected ng pandemic. Pero kung iisipin natin, napakalaki talaga ng opportunity kasi katulad nung sinabi ni Jo kanina, ang daming affected katulad ng mga Grab drivers, airline personnels, and halos lahat ng industry. So, ang daming naghahanap talaga ngayon ng pagkakakitaan. And sobrang ganda, timely na timely yung ating business kasi pwedeng nating magawa online. Ito nga tayo kahit nakapambahay lang, nakaka-attend tayo ng presentation and seminars and trainings. And so, sobrang naano ko dun sa pwede pa nating ma-review yung mga Facebook friends natin na nandoon sa 9 plus 36 countries na pwedeng mapuntahan or pwedeng madelibera ng Elken products kasi una may offices tayo doon at the same time yung 36 pwedeng mag-send yung Malaysia from those countries. So ang laki-laki ng market globally talaga, especially yung mga OFW friends natin na ako ang dami kong mga kamag-anak and kaibigan na from kunyari Singapore, Hong Kong, umuwi dito sa Pilipinas kasi hindi rin sila makapasok ng trabaho doon. Kaya ang laki ng opportunity na hindi pa natin natatap. So, itong number 4 talagang sobrang ganda nito. So, yun ang isa sa mga, although gagawin ko yung yung kasi may mga namimiss ako kahit matagal na ako sa networking, no? May namimiss ako na steps. Minsan nagiging relax na tayo kapag medyo matagal na. Pero pagka ganitong training na naman tayo na sa seminar, nare-review natin and nakikita natin kung ano pa yung pwede nating ma-improve para mas mag-succeed tayo. And yun, yung practice everyday pa rin. Kasi kahit maliit yung ginagawa natin everyday, pero consistent naman, I'm sure magre-result yan to magandang result niyan in the future. Okay, thank you. Gusto ko rin yung first niya na slide doon sa duplication na kahit sharing lang tayo and sponsoring of 230 BBs a month, pagka umabot ng 1 year, sobrang laki na pala ng income na pwede nating ma-achieve at sobrang laki pala ng network na pwede nating makuha kapag consistently ganun ang ginagawa natin. Tapos maituro rin natin yung system education sa mga downlines, siguradong lalaki yung network. Thank you.
Wow, thank you sa lahat ng mga nag-share. We appreciate it so much. Ibig sabihin talagang nakafocus kayo at nakikinig kayo at iniintindi nyo yung sharing ni Miss Josephine. So hopefully, this is the start na ma-share din po natin yan doon sa mga members natin na walang Zoom. So pwede rin nyo po itong gawin through your FB groups. Kasi syempre pag Zoom, pag mahina ang connection, hindi talaga sila nakakasali kahit gustuhin man nila. So thank you, Miss Josephine. After this Zoom, we encourage you to go on our FB page at ating Elken Global kasi merong nanggaganap ngayon na FB Live din, sponsored and share natin sa mga president natin doon sa Malaysia and some members also in other countries. So before that, baka pwede naman, we have actually 39 participants in this Zoom. Baka pwedeng ma-on ang mga video nyo, sir and ma'am. We'll take a group photo. No, ang ating hindi pa pwedeng matapos ang Zoom nang walang photo. Michelle, ikaw mag-arrange. And habang ina-arrange nyo po ang inyong cellphone, pag ganito po dapat
wait
siya.
lang po, ah.
Ganyan. Ini-invite namin kayo po
Ganyan po ang
on April, sa Tuesday, yung Charm Zoom
21,
topic
ma'am.
21, April 21, si Miss Josephine din po ang mag-discuss doon sa product training din natin. Michelle, go ahead.
Miss Emma, pag ganun po yung camera mo. Miss Emma Araneta, wait na.
Ma'am Marina,
Rosalinda, Gabriel, Ma'am Julie.
Yan.
Wait na. Wait, mama. May second page. Si Ma'am Nelia walang camera. Sir Bibi Boy, wala ka din pong camera. Ma'am Hazel. Ma'am Rowena. Ganun, pahalang mo yung camera mo, ma'am. Miss Grace, wala po kayong camera.
Natin, 39.
Dami, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Wait, Ma'am Josie, wala ka din pong camera. Wait.
See you again next Saturday for the part 2 of our system training. Same time.
Okay. Etong isang page, meron, kompleto na yung camera eh.
Go ahead,
May
share.
second pa eh. Okay, smile smile lang po. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait Wait lang po. Wait lang, Ma'am G, nakapikit ka. Wait
Ay,
lang.
okay, sorry.
1, 2. Wait Ayan, another one po Wait
Page 2 naman, yung page 2.
Page 2 naman. Page 2. Okay, Sir Rosalina, hindi ka nakikita. Yan. 1, 2. Ayan, mukhang okay na.
Thank you,
Okay
everyone.
na po. Thank you.
Josephine. Miss Jo, thank you so much.
Thank
See
you,
next
everyone.
Saturday.
Thank you, Miss Jo. Thank you, Miss
Thank
Jo.
you so much. Thank you po.
Ingat po kayo lahat. Ingat.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Miss
Thank you, Miss
Jo.
Jo. Thank you.
See
Thank you.
you on
Thank
our
you.
page, Elken Global Philippines, for another live.
Thank you, Ma'am Gigi. Thank you po. Ma'am
Thank you,
Miss Jo. Thank you, Ma'am
Thank you.
Gigi. Thank you.